Hello there YouTube, this is Symbols and Bits back at it again with another Inkbound daily. Today is the solo daily for October 11th and we will be playing Magma Miner going from Silent Promenade into Proving Grounds, I believe. I really gotta work on my memory. Anyways, I believe it's Proving Grounds for the second map. So we have Giannis again, which is kind of a problem. They want us to inflict burn, but they also have ink wash. Rude. Like, honestly, pretty rude. If we end up on something exactly like we did last time with, what is it, Incinerate, proccing burn stacks, like, immediately, we probably don't care. But we needed quite a bit in order to actually reach burn 500. We do have Rainbow in effect, so upgrades and vaults no longer consider rarity. So this honestly means that we could get some pretty good stuff early and some pretty bad stuff late. Hopefully it front loads us to the point where we got some good stuff. Vestiges cannot be dropped. Not really concerned about that. Again, generally in dailies we don't get that many vestiges, so unless we're buying vestiges, which at least for us here on this channel, I'm not a quilling respecter, or at least a shop respecter, I should say. We could use our quillings to reroll bad vaults in order to get theoretically better things. Of course, with Rainbow, you never know. But our stats should be ridiculous, and we just got to be a little bit careful about what we grab. Marker of the Unbound. It's useless. Blight basically doesn't exist, especially in the maps that we're going to. Yeah, there's no enemies that leave ink. So, we literally have a useless one this time. And even if it did, I'm not going to stand into ink and use 36 skills just to get 6 ability power. Especially when Rainbow's in effect, we're probably going to have more than enough damage. Anyways, what do we got for augments? I honestly hate it. Oh no, what? It's definitely not dazed. I don't know, let's take a look. Do we have damage versus dazed here for some reason? We do not. I'll tell you what. I like Thanalope's Tuft, because usually we try and get negative cooldown on leap. Thanalope's Tuft would mean that we can leap twice, or we could actually use Smash more often, considering that we, of course, reduce its cost, because I definitely don't want to be hemorrhaging to will a turn every other turn. Harbinger's Trophy is good, because it's just 3 power. Honestly, can't argue with that. I could also see Moss Mother's Embrace. We're going up against Giannis. We're really unsure about how we're going to be dealing damage. Having Evasive versus Giannis pretty much just solves Giannis. Also, kind of helpful versus Argoloth, a little bit. Crit, I was considering the crit smash simply because it's the best thing that was offered to us, or I was going to reroll. So 5% bonus crit plus 8% bonus crit on smash means that smash might actually crit, which is kind of nice. Otherwise, I would say the most reliable thing to grab here is Harbinger's Trophy, simply because it's damage for us. Probably the funnest thing to grab here is Thanalope's Tuft, but I'm going to be grabbing Moss Mother's here, because that's the line that I want to take. Just note that I am not 100% happy with that decision. Alright, give me a potion. Doesn't look like they're random. I could see potentially going to a Tarnished Vault here in order to be offered more stuff. If we're not really planning on going to a shop or spending money in that regard, we'd be able to spend 100, about 150, somewhere around there, on rerolls if we didn't, like, grab this here. Basically, again, I haven't quite mathed out how much bosses are giving us, mainly because, well, I'm busy / lazy. I certainly have enough recorded evidence, but I'm now assuming that this 150 you get at the start is your spending money. And then, of course, if you take this quilling, you get 80 to 100 plus destructibles. You're still in the RNG zone, but it's a little bit better to when you spend 250 that you might go over and be fine. Hopefully that makes sense. I think we're honestly going to do this. We just need to remember that we can only spend 150, which means pretty much everything we see in a shop we're not going to be able to afford because they're probably going to put some juicy stuff in that shop. What the heck is this spawn? We are not getting turn 1 here. Not with these two beefy boys. Would Thonalopes have done anything here? I don't think it would have. We'd be able to leap twice here. We still wouldn't be able to take care of these guys. Beefy slashers. I don't like it. I can't even hit you with that, huh? We'll hit you with this. Get you close, I guess? These guys are going to... I believe they attack in place afterwards. So we honestly might take a 2-turn penalty here. Okay, no, they moved closer. Thank goodness. I'd like to hit all of you. I'm still not... Alright, then we'll start with this. That's still not doing it. Oh my good lord, what's going on? And then if we would have smashed at this point. Harbingers. Harbingers would have given us a turn 2, but we're going to lose 2 turns now. Well, that is what it is. Otherwise, was it a leap? Bonk this way, bonk this way. You wouldn't be anywhere near this much health if we didn't bonk you 3 times successively. I think. I'd have to math that. I think that's not getting a crit, which I say because of the fact that we took this and not Harbingers, which would have been reliable damage, is what nabbed us here. So maybe it was critical bonk. It was probably actually a reroll, to be perfectly honest with you. Reroll the augment. We could have gotten all sorts of magical things for us. Anyways. We're getting bopped for 400 points. We better make sure that we can kill Rinferno now. What the frick is this? Forged Lightning Bolts is a prospective pick. We just missed turns on fight 1, like an extra turn, so apparently our damage isn't good. So I definitely don't think that that's the thing that we take. Blooming Un, at the very least, is 2 ability power. That 2 ability power would legitimately have saved us that last run there. I think we're going to just take Blooming Un for the damage. It's possible that that's not correct, that our reroll here would actually give us something good. But I'm going towards Loss Avert. Boy. I'm looking at that 1 real reserve, but I'm also looking at that Frostbite damage. But that's like the hugest risk ever when we don't even know if we have... Actually, hold up. We can take a look. inside a book. Before we do that, do we want anything here to be good? Kinda. Okay. Extracting bonk is fun, but dense leap? If we would have taken dense leap here, Thanalope's Tuft, we would have been able to leap twice. Leap would have been... What is our damage at right now? We've got some bonus damage here. It's 35. 35, it would have been 95 plus 95. 190. Not counting like what we got here. Plus heat. That's actually quite a bit of base damage. I like that line. Otherwise, extracting bonk is kind of hoping that we obviously drop orbs. Otherwise, it's useless. So it's a 10% chance. Are we actually even going to... Let's take a look here. What do we got? If we got Cone of Frost, I'm grabbing that. None of these are Cone of Frost. I'm willing to re-roll this. There's Jinx. That's some damage. Okay, game. So now we have Jinx. We'll take the will per turn. We'll grab Dense Leap. Give me a Vestige. Had to really think about that one. Oh, thank you. Brain Tune is interesting. It's another will a turn for this fight. Okay, game. Okay, game. I understand. I don't think we're going for the legendary quest unless we somehow get a legendary, like, if we obviously get Infernal Cascade, that solves it. But otherwise, I don't think that this is happening, like, at all. I want to take damage. Maybe that looks like this? I like that. We're taking 1 damage, which is perfect. We're close to defeating you. We just got to defeat a couple of bits. Oh, guess what? I don't think this fight spawns another worm. That's a huge gamble. Leave that orb. Looks good to me. A figment. I need to take damage, so we're gonna go ahead and take... Like, honestly, I think this worm is where that, where this guy's coming in clutch. But we do need to take damage, so we will. We can do that. Pick this up. Do I actually want to use that skill? No reason for us to use it, really. Oh, we don't take damage. Oh no! And so it's not counting? Where's our count? Does this straight up just not work in lower difficulties because we don't take damage? I'll have to look into that later. That's so confusing. Thunderstruck Bell is not bad. I actually kind of like it. We won't be able to get rid of it. Let's re-roll this. Okay. Just Big Gamba. Big Gamba. Biggest Gamba. I think getting some base damage on Jinx is probably good due to the fact that we're going to be scaling window, but nothing else. Extracting Smash isn't bad if we're trying to go for like something along the lines of crit. We can't re-roll this because we've already used our re-roll this run. I'm for Lightning Bolt. Restoration is also notable, just so that we get more physical power. But I'm not sure that we're willing to spend a will on that. Maybe. I guess there's really not enough turns for us to scale window. I'm still willing to do it. T-Bolt looks fine to me. Alright. Let's take a look at the shop that we can't afford. Dope. T for 2 actually would have been pretty freaking good. I think I'm fine with this. We have an extra orb on the floor. We can take Flask of Serendipity here. Hit you with this. Then that. Really wish I could get away with not phasing you here. There we go. We can take damage here. I was hoping to actually take an inordinate amount of damage so that we could be healing it up throughout Book 2. But, I guess we're air quotes too strong? Which is not the problem I was looking to have. Seems like I'm taking I actually don't know if I'm taking enough damage. I'll go ahead and put this on you. We're going to keep leap off cooldown because we're probably going to have to leap after you. Alright. There we go. That's a lot of damage. And you're almost done. Good. And this is actually dealing damage to me. I don't know. Where are you coming from? Am I misunderstanding how this is working? I'm guessing I am. I'm a fan of both Thwack and Mine here. Mine obviously has a chance to spawn orbs, which we want because we want to lower our cooldowns. That's pretty much it. Also gives us a little bit more money so that we can actually spend some. We've currently spent 330 out of our 150. Gaining heat fast, though, is just generally good. Whack-a-bonk is generally good. Mega Smash could be the last one that we want. I think that we would want something like AoE, but adding 120 to this isn't bad if we're going to be scaling it. It's really hard not to take Whack-a-bonk, though, if we have Mine. We'll take Whack-a-bonk. I'm sure we'll get another opportunity for Mega Smash. We have not been offered Burn at all. We're going to get a lot of physical power. Do we just grab Critical Chance instead? I think we do. I didn't want to click that. Oh my god. That was our growth right there. And I miffed it. Don't small brain like Bits does, guys. The reason why we wanted that damage, and the reason why we were trying to take damage during the whole Inferno fight, was because now we actually have HP to gain from Window to Eternal Longing. So now we gotta start out at 0. Well, at least there's a puddle here for us to use. That's actually... we got all 4 crits off 19%. Holy mother of Lord. That is an orb. Well, at least we got damage. I actually want to get hit by this guy. Then why did I take all those orbs? Wasn't thinking, obviously. Been a lot of that going on today. Of course. Okay. Well, let's get our free hits. Might as well actually just finish you guys. That's, I don't know where it's keeping track of our actual, like, plus ability power. Kind of annoying. Alright, let's leap in here. Let's, actually farm these guys. Which means that we did this wrong again. We're very good at that. Okay. Okay. Almost screwed it up, but we're fine. So yeah, I'm assuming that we are actually gaining these stacks, because we should only have 2 ability power. Conduit of Hybridized is pretty good if we're going for an orb build. We produce lots of orbs. There's stuff that we want to do with, like, ability power. Namely, right now, just bonking things repeatedly. But if, Teeth on a String's pretty good, too. It's a way for us to scale Window to Eternal Longing. That actually might be the play here. Since we screwed it up. We'll take Teeth. There's nothing here that I want. I don't want to go to a Thingic McDougar, a Glyph node, so we're going to just go ahead and get rid of that. Do we just grab Heavy Leap just to have something on it? I go on base cooldown on Lightning Bolt. Just grab Heavy Leap. Give me an Ascension I can use, please. It would be much appreciated. Comet's cute, but it's way too late for us to get the burn quest, I'm going to say. So I would much rather keep our scaling and gain AoE. So we're going to take Crater. Guess I'm not going to say no to a free AUG. That's better than shielding to me. Because we actually want to take damage. There's Mega Smash again. Which makes this a pretty good button to use. Also, Mine's pretty good. Problem is that if it does too much damage, then we can't mine things. I think we're going to take Mega Smash. And I think we have just the right amount of vestiges here. We're going to get a vestige from here. We're going to go up against the boss. That doesn't give us a vestige. We go up against the Chapter 3 elites. We get a vestige there. And our bar is full. Okay, first things first. That seems pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and hit you guys once, though, just to... Yeah. That's looking good. And... might as well mine ya, I guess. Get some Quillings. We'll go ahead and stand in here. We have a problem where we're actually not letting enemies hit us. Window to Eternal Longing is looking like absolute garbage. We probably just want to get hit by this guy. I don't know, man. Like, how does the world even work? Here we go. There's some damage. I'll go ahead and take that. Shouldn't have any problem wiping the rest of this, I believe. We were definitely looking to bean away there. much damage is this doing? This kills you. Okay, so we're safe. Never mind, we just win. Okay. Just checking to make sure that we don't have to kill with anything specifically. Oh, because of teeth on a string. That's why we were healing. That's much more efficient than waiting every turn anyways. Beat a flame. It does fire stuff. We currently have some burn damage. Seems like a why not. We can reroll this, and then we can also reroll at the Elite Vault, though. So we're going to do that. Wits. Hold up now. You have my attention. Wits would mean that we get access to T-Bolt every 3, so every other turn, approximately. We're producing orbs, kinda. Otherwise, I could almost see Glass Cannon. Problem is that I don't feel very good about that versus Argala. That's a very good way to end up with no tentacles to kill. And how are we supposed to take damage in order to heal with teeth on a string? I suppose we're going to take damage. The problem is that we're taking a glass cannon going into Giannis. If we screw this up, we're dead. Let's do it. Let's do it. Another dense leap. Holy shit. Discounted lightning being free is also kind of cute. Wits, Thunelopes. We were offered a -1 cooldown. We could have lightning bolted twice. I don't know what that does for us, but it's something that we can do. Dense leap seems fine. That is a chungus of a frickin' button, though. Okay, 3 shielding makes me feel a lot better. We have a lot of ability power, so I honestly don't care about Jinx. Like getting more magic power for Jinx and Lightning Bolt. They're already doing quite a lot. I like 3 shielding to help protect us from the tentacles. We can't do anything at a Carver's Refuge. We don't have the money. Take me to a tethered shrine. Make me a little bit more money here. Font of Wisdom plus max HP. Okay, now I'm really feeling this. I think that we have made all of the correct decisions. Besides, obviously, like losing 2 turns at fight 1. And not re-rolling to the point to where we could actually inflict burn. We were only offered Comet, which we could have theoretically spammed, so that was an opportunity. And we were offered 5 burn on Smash? Absolutely not. Yeah. Beat a Flame too. We got Beat a Flame. I'm sure that there was a reroll somewhere that would have just solved all of our problems. Okay. Here's how I feel about this. Make some money. Do big leaps. Smash. And I think we're done dealing damage to you because... Do I care? I probably should, but I won't. We don't have Smash off cooldown. That works. scaling teeth on a string. That's pretty good. We don't have a lot of jinx stacks. That's not really going to work out for us that much. Alright. Take the freebie. That's a crit. Holy... I think I actually want to take this damage here. So we'll go ahead. We'll get rid of your friend. I will willingly let you hit me for 21. In fact, let's make that even worse. Because I'm an idiot. Yes. Ow. Let's farm some money off your friend. And... Did you see that? Like, he was showing dead for a second there. I think that's a Tetra Twin bugging out again. Anyways. Whoops. Probably should have actually killed his friend. We don't have any burn. Even then, I still don't like detonate. Demolish. It just does more damage. It's the only reason why we're taking it, really. I guess critical bonk isn't bad. We're spamming the skill a lot. Might as well get something out of it. I also love how Blooming Un became absolutely useless. Oh, man. Yeah. Just give me critical bonk. It's fine. I don't hate it. Let's not take that yet. Yes. Yes, game. That almost solves Argoloth for us. Do we? Oh, we get you, sucker. Okay. So we're gonna do one of these. Oh, I don't... What? You have so little health. Oh, now we're critting. I understand. Why you gotta be like this game? Alright. Oh, we no longer got Tetra Twin here. That is most sadness. We don't actually want to take damage here. Let's take this stuff, leap on you guys. I wanted to play, but you guys wouldn't play, so goodbye. Give me this again. We're not critting. There's our orb. Chew. There we go. Lots of money. We might be able to buy a legendary instead of whatever they offer us. We're probably going to take what they offer us, but it's a possibility. Who knows? Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. Thank you. Counter assistance, that's cute. Pile of tiles. Pile of tiles is actually going to do quite a bit of damage. Let's take a look at what they got in the shop. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Give me another 2 shielding. There's our burn. Let's make you free. Means that we get to bonk something another time. I'm okay with that. This is actually going to equate to quite a bit of damage. Like, it's plus 25 per stack of dread at the overall scheme of things. Like, not quite. It's like plus 12. 13. I think that this is the highest integer we got here. Otherwise, Smoldering Bonk, technically our burn is 14 per stack, and then we multiply it by our heat and our ability power. It's probably the most damage per turn, but we need to try and conserve HP on the tentacles. So now what I gotta ask myself is that Argoloth is probably going to take 5 turns. Do I feel comfortable not healing here so that we can scale a little bit more health due to Window of Eternal Longing? I don't think so. I think we're going to heal. Because considering how many tentacles we're going to kill, how long it's going to take to theoretically kill Argoloth, 5 turns is what we're allotted, we would get up above 50 with the healing that we have available to us. Moss Mother's Embrace will give us more evasive, so that we don't even have to consider that question at all. Kinda like that. We can afford to reroll here. There's Wits again. Flaming Fist is way too late. As soon as we go into the boss arena, it's going to disappear, so that's why I'm not looking at anything that actually burns. It's not useful to us. Wits would just allow us to hit Lightning Bolt more often, which is somewhat efficient because it allows us to hit all the tentacles with one smash, which currently does like a huge chungus amount of damage. They're going to spawn with DR. It's a little weird. Probably causes a lot of damage overflow. We were offered at this point 2 Wits Book of Magic, which would have brought this down to 1. That's kind of considerable. Come on, man. Guess it's Thunderstruck Bell just to add another shock out there. I like those options better than what we were offered here. Like, once we re-rolled this and didn't really get anything. Like, Shattered Crown is something, but no. Not too keen on it. We have 8 shielding, plus we earn shielding during the fights. I'm feeling pretty good about this, despite us having Glass Cannon. The run definitely came through for us. Who's shocked? You're shocked. It's a little weird. We hit you with that. If we hit you with that, suddenly we're dealing damage? Like, I guess it's double damage, but that doesn't... Okay, there we go. I don't think that that's real, but that's still, like, pretty freaking good. Oh, it was real, alright. Holy shit. Make some money. Keck. We'll save that for next turn. That orb as well. We're evading all the tentacles that are direct targeting us. Maybe we actually hit this. That'll cause that tentacle to face us, though. Deal 6 damage to us. We can tank that. There we go. Just barely. We have a crit for next turn. That's appreciated. You're already shocked. Stepping in a pretty rad spot. Honestly, might as well. Loads of money. We have a lot of direct targeters here. That's actually quite spookums. Go ahead, give me that. That is much more manageable, thank you. I think I want you shocked. And then smash next turn. Give me this. Jump over here, that gets us close. Can't really reach over there, so we're kind of going to have to go over here. Trying to think about how to phase you without any breakage. Guess we mine a few things. We don't phase you. It's a little spooky. It's actually incredibly spooky. This honestly seems good. The only thing that I would want to do, and this is kind of a waste. We didn't get any. Okay. Take that, leap up here. You up there are shocked? Okay. Okay. So we're gonna have to figure this shit out. It looks as if we have figured this shit out. Okay. Our loss was the 2 turns on fight 1, which, considering the fact that Blooming Un did absolutely nothing for us, I can't say that this did absolutely nothing for us. It actually saved us a lot of health in that fight. We did kind of break free and didn't take any damage, so this probably could have been Harbinger, gotten us fight 1 at least within 1 turn. And then, excuse me? Oh, we never took the run quest. That's right. Yeah, I just wasn't willing to reroll and then take my run down a pit for the burn chance. Anyways, maybe you guys actually managed to get a perfect score. If so, kudos. I had fun with this run. Hopefully it was enjoyable to watch, or at least entertaining. If you have any feedback whatsoever, be it questions, comments, concerns, misplay alerts, be sure to put those down in the comments below. And until next time, we will catch you guys around.